live from deep inside the Peacemaker's pocket universe, not his house, because it's gross. It's the Geek Show.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Oh.
Jeez.
Let's begin. Go, hit it. All right. How's everyone?
A little scarred after that first episode of Peacemaker, but other than that, good.
Please.
Tony, do you share Carrie's fears?
I think
Now-
I partially do, yeah.
Let's be clear. It's not a fear. It's just a revulsion.
An aversion, yes, a revulsion. There
Yeah.
we go. I don't even like looking at my own.
Yeah.
Good God.
The male body is a horrible and disgusting thing and should never be seen by anyone.
Lumpy and hairy.
Hey man, you
The
ain't
body.
got to tell me.
You know, that's all there is to it. I don't got to tell her she's Rebecca Frost, Sheriff of Deep Space Nine.
I'm the sheriff of Deep Space Nine. I started it. Now everybody can chill out.
Okay.
Oh no, it just gets worse from here.
I refuse to chill.
He refuses to chill. He's quad T, too tall, Tony.
That's right.
Robert Neal is here. Hello, Robert.
Good morning.
And Jake Black has joined us. You may know him
Right.
from the TV show In Space. Our resident Star Trek expert, but he's here because we're going to, warning, toward the end of the episode, we're going to do a spoilery deep dive, well, somewhat deep dive, of the new Superman movie. All right, so
Just
we've all
in
seen
time. Just in
Yeah.
time.
it. We've all seen it, so we'll give you a heads up when we get there. Okay. All right. Where do we begin? Let's see. How about here?
Mr. Jackson, that is enough.
All right. Thank you.
Calm down.
We did get a trailer for the next season of Futurama. This is season 13. Wow.
It's
Love it.
kind of crazy that it's only season 13, and I feel like this show has been on for 30 years.
Well, oft
Ni-
canceled, oft revived.
Yeah, 98, I think is 98, 99 is when it premiered.
Oh boy.
We're coming
No.
up on 30 years.
Now, with season 13, they're doing a binge release. All 10 episodes will be available. I don't think that they've done this before. They've just released them one at a time. Some shows like this one, I think, should be binge released.
Yeah.
There's an argument to be had there.
Because each episode's only like, what, 22
Yeah.
minutes
22,
long?
23
Yeah,
minutes.
like the new King of the Hill. I'm glad that they just dropped them all.
Yeah.
Oh, they
because then
did?
it's- Yeah, because
Yeah.
then it's do we have anything to watch? Oh, well, we got King of the Hill. Boom, boom, boom.
Tony, have you not watched the new King of the Hill?
No, I got to finish my rewatch of the old stuff first.
Oh,
Oh, really?
I
yeah,
see.
we're only in season 6. We got like 8 more seasons to go.
Oh my God.
I was just happy to see that the Robot Devil will make a return in season 13.
Awesome. Awesome.
It says here, Bender is rampaging out of control. A volcano is about to explode. Fry confronts a rival for Leela's love. And Zoidberg
Again?
Zoidberg is rising up to heaven. Why not Zoidberg?
Why not Zoidberg?
Yes. Let's see. So it's the threat of global extinction and the new idea of what USB stands for. I'll let you watch the trailer. The joke is there. It's very funny.
That's why I haven't watched the trailer yet, because I know it's going to be full of jokes that I'm going to see in the show anyway. So
It's very that's the funniest joke in the trailer.
I'm sure Fry's rival is Fry in some other
Somehow.
fashion and form. Yeah.
Oh,
it would make
Just
sense.
other fry.
but this will be September 15th is when they all drop at once. Now here's another little tidbit that I found. There is a documentary about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that is coming,
This looks like a musical.
and it is
I'd watch that.
this is a guy who's done several documentaries about the business of show and movies and things like that. He did Doc of the Dead, Psycho Study 7852, Memory: The Origins of Alien, which I watched that one, Lynch/Oz. This is called Chain Reactions, I believe it is. Documentary about the enduring influence of 1974's The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And Patton Oswalt is apparently a huge fan of this movie.
Oh.
He's all throughout the trailer talking about how, he's comparing scenes to Kurosawa films, and
What?
yeah.
Come on.
No, and when he makes his case, you'll go, he's not wrong. So it's September 26th. It says New York and LA September 19th, and in more cities September 26th. Hopefully it'll come here. I would very much like to see this. Chain Reactions, Texas Chainsaw Massacre trailer. And this.
Patton Oswalt's on Strange New Worlds next week, too.
Next week. Okay, good.
Yep.
Oh, dip.
I've been wondering. You better get caught up there, Rebecca.
I can't believe
I
you
will,
didn't watch
don't
the
you worry.
latest episode.
I'm
Now I
just
know
a
what you-
girl.
Now I know what you feel like when I didn't watch the episode before. It's like, come on. What are you doing with your life?
I'm just a girl. There's too much to do.
Don't you use that Gwen Stefani argument with us?
Now, hang on. How can you say I'm just a girl, but I absolutely, the women's rights equality thing, you can't use both of those, can
I'm
you?
just a girl.
Watch her use them both. Just
Yeah.
watch her.
You know what?
It's
Fair.
misogyny to tell me that I can't.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And then this trailer is out. I'm not sure when this game is going to be available, sometime next year, but I'm looking forward to it because it's basically those Arkham Asylum games. It's that engine, but they're doing it with Lego Batman.
And they're basing it around the Nolan universe.
They're basing
But they
it
have
around...
that scene. But they have that scene from the Batman with the penguin in the car upside down.
And the Batman, yes. It's
Yeah.
the Nolan ones and the Batman.
No,
You're
and
right.
the classic Batman. They're doing
Oh, are they
all,
doing some of that too?
Multiversal
All the
Batman.
movies. Yeah.
all the movies and the comics. The Rainbow Batman suit will be in this.
Jeez.
It's enough. It's enough that this trailer made me go, "Oh, I'll play this."
Yeah.
Really?
Just go to Lego
Yeah.
Batman,
See-
LegoBatmanGame.com, and you can watch the trailer.
The thing about the Lego games is they almost all play exactly the same. So if you've played a Lego game, you've played all the Lego games. But that's, I don't think, the main reason why people play them. They play them for the humor and the the twist on the story they're used to seeing from those characters, things
Well,
like that.
this one
So,
is open play. It's
Yeah.
it's a wide-ranging universe. You can follow the story or not.
Looks
So it's
pretty
like
cool.
It's like those Arkham games, and you solve puzzles and challenges, and
Oh,
beat
yeah,
up guys, and
Egg reminds us that Matt Berry is voicing Bane in
he's
this.
Bane in this. Yes. I was raised in the dark. All right, but
Whoa! It's like he was really here.
He steps
Thank you.
in the trailer for it. He steps on another Lego and stubs his toe on it. It's pretty funny.
But if you go to LegoBatmanGame.com, you can sign up for an account, a WB Games account, and you'll be eligible to get the Golden Age Batsuit, which is the first Batman Batsuit from the comic book
Oh, with the long ears.
with the long
Purple
ears.
gloves.
Yeah. So yeah,
Does it have a gun? Because he had a gun for a little bit at the very beginning.
Oh no!
the Joker that's in this, the one that I saw, I think there were two different versions of the Joker in this trailer that I saw. I know I saw the Heath Ledger version in Lego.
Did you do maybe what I also did? I confused their rendition of the Penguin with the Joker
Oh, maybe that's what I did. Yeah.
because the
But,
Penguin sounded a lot like a Joker type.
Well, anyway, it looks like a lot of fun. So go and look for that when it comes out. Just quick bit of housekeeping here. Let's see. Oh, geekshowgotthiscovered.com. That's our Patreon. You can support the show. We are commercial free as of now, thanks to you and your help. You also get the TV show in space early. For example, you're gonna get Nemesis before it's released on pod version.
Yeah. Apologies in advance.
What a movie.
And we also we throw videos up there, and we're working on some other stuff too that will be exclusive to the Patreon people.
We promised.
Yes, that's, hopefully we can pull this off. We
Why you
got
laughing,
grand
Rebecca?
plans
It's
for
not
this.
Funny. It's not funny.
And
It's just a light chuckle.
also, geekshow.store is where you can get our merch. That also supports the show, helps pay for all of the, cloud and everything. Well, I don't know. It makes
Taste
it
for
makes
the
it go.
clouds.
It makes it go. It makes it go. Geekshow.
It's the pack leads of the yeah.
Yeah, T-shirts will make us go fast. Is what I'm saying. Also, our friend Lee George Cade just had surgery this week. Again, how many does this make? I think even he has lost count. But he's feeling better. He's awake and alert. He got through this one. This was a big surgery. But he got through it okay.
You know how we know he's feeling better? He's spitfiring so many ideas at us
Yep.
Yeah.
that we're like, whoa, easy there.
He came
Spitfiring?
so far.
Spitballing?
Spitballing.
No, spitfiring.
Spitballing in a
'Cause it's
spitfire.
yeah.
In rapid fire.
Rapid
But
fire
he-
spitballing.
There we go.
But
He definitely seems like he came out of this one a lot better than the last few he's
Yeah.
been in.
Yeah,
Much
I think
more
so.
upbeat, much more, excited. So
But that's his Venmo right there. You can see it on our YouTube. Go ahead and all it goes. The money goes directly to the Cade family to pay for medical bills. There's no middleman, no percentages or anything. It just all goes right to him. So if you can help out with his medical bills, please do. All right. And I know he has given thumbs up approval to the casting so far of the new Highlander movie. And, of course, Dave Bautista is the bad guy. We got Russell Crowe in there. We got Henry Cavill. And it was announced yesterday that Karen Gillan is joining the cast.
nice.
So the dialects coach can sit this one out.
That's true. Let's see. She will be playing Heather, McLeod's mortal wife and the love of his life.
Oh.
How many loves of his life did he have?
There could be only one.
Only one.
Exactly.
Come on, Tony.
So if this turns into a real franchise, this will mean that she's in several of them now. She's in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, Avengers, if you count that, the Jumanji franchise. She's in a couple of those. She's a Doctor Who.
Staple.
So yeah, she's up there with Zoe Saldana as the successful franchise actress. But she is delightful. Anyway, let's see. Speaking of Doctor Who, the BBC bosses promise that Doctor Who will carry on with or without Disney.
Preferably without.
I
Well,
think I like the
Disney-
money that Disney gave them to do this, but I think they bit off more than they can chew partnering with Disney.
No, actually, a part of it was the Disney gave them money, but then Disney also, the stipulation for a lot of that money, or the majority of that money, was for upscaling everything to 4K to match other Disney output.
Oh, really?
So that was one of the things. Like, here's all this money, but you've got to allocate X amount of it just to upscale all of this. Because if you look at previous, like every other, especially like the older classic Doctor Who, looks really kind of like it was done in a local TV studio.
Yeah, and that's how it should be.
Wasn't it though?
Well, I mean, it was. And then from the 2009 reboots, they had more money. The BBC actually put more money into the franchise with the reboot. And, it was still not necessarily, it's not Lucasfilm graphics for the special effects and everything. But when Disney came along and offered to kind of co-produce, they actually gave them like $1 billion or some ridiculous number. And then said, and use this to upscale it so it matches the rest of our content, so we don't have to downgrade the content to show it on Disney Plus or Hulu.
The guy from the BBC said Disney has been a great partnership, and it continues with the war between the land and sea next year, which is a Doctor Who thing. But going forward, with or without Disney, Doctor Who will still be on the BBC. So,
Tell you what, even without upscaling, I'll bet it looks better to the old stuff than 28 Days Later did.
Get him, Tony.
I'm still
28
mad
days
at
or
how
28
bad that
years.
movie looked.
You can't be mad. You can't.
I
Are
loved
you-
the movie. I super enjoyed it, but oh my gosh, there's times where I felt my eyes start to bleed watching it.
let's see. And another Lee George Cade thing that I know he's very excited about, and I am too, after I saw this most recent interview with Guillermo del Toro. But we do have release dates. They are going to release Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein in theaters October 17th.
Frankenstein.
And then
select theaters?
select theaters October 17th, and then will be on Netflix November 7th.
They have to in order to get consideration for awards.
Yep.
Well, and it's before Halloween as well.
And
It's a
it
good
is before
time, yeah.
Halloween.
It's a
You
good
know,
time for it.
November 7th, I yelled aloud when they said November 7th. I'm like, Halloween, you assholes.
Yeah, Netflix is releasing it in select theaters, and I wonder if it's like the theaters that they own in, where is it, Los Angeles? I think they have one.
Well, Glass Onion, the Knives Out movie, was in 600 theaters.
I did see Glass Onion in a theater.
So hopefully. And Guillermo was interviewed about the monster specifically in this movie, and he says every time you've seen him, he's looked like a crash victim or something like that. He says, I think that Victor von Frankenstein was not only a surgeon and a scientist, but he was an artist as well. And I think that he would not have made the monster,
Ugly.
with the
That's
big
why we got-
scars and
That's why we
everything.
got Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
I think
He
that makes
says,
sense.
I think that he would have made the monster, beautiful. So that's what we can expect, I think.
Something else that I read too was Mia Goth's character is playing both his mother, or Victor von Frankenstein's mother, and his wife.
Oh.
So if they're,
Well,
leave it
Oedipus
to
is calling.
Del Toro to make the subtext just text.
Freudenstein.
Yeah.
There's the name of the episode right there. Hang on, I got to write it down.
He's got to write down Freudenstein.
I'll forget if I don't write it down. All right, there we go. Let's see. So there's that to look forward to. Alan Cumming is he's just talking about being in Doomsday. Is he
like
doesn't-
the only one having fun?
I think he doesn't care about the whole Marvel secrecy thing. I think he's like, come and get me. I don't care anymore.
NDA means nothing to him.
But he said that the 2003 X-Men movie that he was in X2, which is terrific, and that opening sequence with him is amazing. I still love it to this day. He said being in that movie was a terrible experience.
Oh, I bet.
And he says that being in Doomsday is really healing after this terrible experience of X2. He was interviewed in People magazine. He said, I just finished filming the Russo brothers' highly anticipated Doomsday film. I just came back. It was amazing. It was actually really, in sort of ooey gooey way, it was really healing and really nice to go back to something that was a terrible experience when I did it the first time. A great film. I love the film. And they asked him what made it so miserable, and he just pretty much said Bryan Singer.
I was wondering if that
Well.
was going to be
Yeah.
the answer. Yeah.
He said, 4.5 to 5 hours in makeup. It was not fun, but difficulties with Bryan Singer was the main thing. And he says, with this new technology, I'm not in the makeup chair as much, and so it was much easier for him.
Have
a
you
superhero.
He's
been
agreed to have a
reading?
buddy cop movie with Alan Cumming and Ahmed Best.
Ooh,
Ooh. Have you guys been reading about the filming of Doomsday? So I don't know if it was Alan Cumming or Rebecca Romaine. It might have been Rebecca Romaine, but she was like, I have no idea who I'm talking to. I don't know if I'm done filming. I think it was Alan Cumming who was like, I don't know who my character's been talking to because everything is so secretive. And
Wow.
and I was thinking back to when Ian McKellen was filming Lord of the Rings and he broke down because he was filming everything in a green screen by himself. And he's like, this is not why I became an actor. And I think it's mean to make him do that again for Doomsday. But then also, did you read this week? There's apparently a huge blowout between two actors on set, and the directors were like, fine, we'll just shoot your films, or we'll just shoot your scenes like on your own, which I am pretty sure that's how they're doing it anyway. But rumor is that it's Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds who like got into a huge blowout fight with each other.
Wow.
well,
Did they finish the script for that movie yet?
rumors are fun.
Yeah.
But I'm sick of this argument about I don't like acting against a green screen because that's not why I got into acting. I'm sick of that argument because actors do black box theater all the time with no sets and they're the only ones on stage, and it's basically the same thing.
You tell him.
Hard disagree.
Yeah, you take
Hard
it up with Sir
disagree.
Ian McKellen, Carrie.
Hard disagree, and I don't know if Jake will back me on this one, but with the Black Box
Way to
Theater-
put me in that position already, Rob. Thank you.
Oh, are you kidding? If I'm going down, you're going down with me. But with the Black Box Theater, you're not playing to a camera. You're not talking to a tennis ball. You're emoting to the audience directly.
Okay, well, I don't see the difference.
Emote
The
to
tennis ball is the
director.
audience.
You get subtle feedback from the audience in a theater that you don't get from a camera, for example, or from a green screen. I think that there's, for obviously for McKellen, there's a visceral difference between acting in a green box and reciting a
Here.
script or a play written by whomever.
Here, I've got Ian McKellen audio where he explains acting. All right?
Yes.
You ready?
Acting. Brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
No, you want
That's
you
John
want the,
Lovitz, but thank you.
Here we go. This is it.
you want the extras one.
Here we go.
How do I act so well? What I do is I pretend to be the person I'm portraying in the film or play.
Yeah.
You're confused.
No,
It's perfectly simple. Case in point, Lord of the Rings. Little Peter Jackson comes from New Zealand, says to me, Sir Ian, I want you to be Gandalf the wizard. And I say to him, you are aware that I am not really a wizard. And he said, yes, I am aware of that. What I want you to do is to use your acting skills to portray the wizard.
So he's
For the
no Trevor
duration of the film.
Slattery,
Yeah.
obviously.
So I said, okay. And then I said to myself, how would I do that? And this is what I did. I imagined what it would be like to be a wizard. And then I pretended and acted in that way on the day.
Yeah.
And how did I know what to say? The words were written down for me in a script. How did I know where to stand? People told me.
See, it's that simple.
Well, and
So-
It's so easy.
Go
So
ahead, Jake.
I'm
Carrie,
tired
you go
of
be
this
you
argument.
go be Magneto in this
Yeah, you go be
doomsday
Gandalf, Carrie.
movie.
Well, and I think like on big budget stuff like this, it's not even green screen anymore. It's like the AR walls
Yeah.
that they use where it like visually extends the set and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they can do that on Star Trek for Paramount Plus, I'm pretty sure the MCU can afford that level of technology.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's on the
Oh,
Disney
Disney
lot.
already
That's
has
how
it.
they shoot The Mandalorian.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. All right.
But
Let's.
I think that Kyle makes a good point saying the issue with The Hobbit for McKellen was acting with the other actors being isolated from them.
Was he isolated from them? But even then, if you're in a one-man show, there are no other actors.
But
And that's
you're a one-man show. You're not an ensemble piece.
okay. You get there, and they tell you you're on your own today, and so as a professional in your head, okay, I'm on my own.
Carrie, I disagree with you, but I can't find the words to explain why.
Thank you, Rebecca.
I've done a little bit of acting here and there, and it's
Oh,
you
wait a
show
minute.
up,
Have
they
you-
tell
have
you
you-
what to do, and you do it. You know,
But you've also done solo radio, right?
yeah,
And you know it's just you in the box, and that's
just
it.
me in the box, yeah.
Okay.
And you know
if
what I do? I imagine that there's somebody in the room with me, and I
it.
talk to them.
First thing they do in radio class in broadcasting.
No, the question I was going to ask,
thing they tell
the
you.
derivative question was going to be going from being solo studio to on your regular day job. When you guys were doing that remotely, how was that different, or was it different for you at all?
It really wasn't. It's just a different skill set you have to turn on. That's all.
Okay.
And I would think Ian McKellen or Alan Cumming or whoever it is can certainly do that.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Carrie,
Anyway,
you're upsetting me.
you could disagree with me. This is just my opinion. That's all.
Yeah, no, I know, and I'm not arguing with you. I'm just telling you, you're making me upset.
You guys want to know what I think?
No. Oh, I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
If
All right.
Tony farts in a room by himself and no one's around to hear it,
Does a tree fall in the forest at the same time?
All right. Anyway, let's see. Fallout Season 2.
Well, we got a trailer for that this week too.
We did get a trailer
baby.
for this one.
Did we ever?
And also, now they dumped all of these at once on us, which again, a show like this I wanted. But this time around, they're going to release it weekly.
No, it was
That's
weekly
the right
last time
move.
too.
That's not
No,
what
it
this
wasn't.
article says.
Was it all at once?
It was all at once.
Oh, you know what? It was. I remember now. I watched it weekly anyway because I just don't
It
have
was
time
tough
watch
to
them all at once.
binge because I remember it took me like a whole week to get through the season because I could only watch 1 or 2 episodes a day.
Right. Yeah.
And it was tough to binge.
Yeah, December 17th is when it will start. 8-episode season, and it will end on February 4th. So 1 a week.
How are we feeling about, because Always Sunny just finished its season with only 8 episodes as well. How are we feeling about the year's 2025? Shows take 3
you for
years
that.
to make a season, and we only get 8 episodes a season every 3 years.
I know, right?
What's
You
the
wanna know-
deal?
You want to know how I feel about that?
Oh my God.
There we go, right there.
I think if you're only going to have 8 episodes, you should be at least every other year releasing, if not every
The
year.
Pit
because
putting out
that's-
12 episodes a season every year. I mean, granted, it's only 2 years in a row, but
But still.
Now, is the Pit all at once, or is it?
no, The Pit's weekly.
Oh, damn. Because I
The
waited.
The Pit's doing it right.
Yeah, because I waited on the Pit so I could binge it, and we
Oh,
only watched like 1 a day and managed to get through it.
Yeah, you can't binge watch The Pit unless you want to pretend like you're working in the hospital too.
Oh, the Pit was 15 episodes. Wow. Okay.
The worst day of Noah Wiley's life.
Is it supposed to be 1 day?
It's
Every
one
season
day.
Yeah,
is only
yeah.
1
The
day?
the premise of The Pit is each hour is 1 hour of a 12-hour shift.
Oh, it's 24 in a hospital.
But it's so good. It's
sounds
so good.
Nah. There's too much viscera when I'd walk by and watch my wife watching. I'm like, nope, I'm out.
I could absolutely intubate somebody. The Pit has taught me I could intubate somebody.
You know, it's that kind of false confidence that makes me think, yeah, she could probably do that.
I know she can
Wow.
act against. I know she can
Got
act against a
'em.
green screen.
Wow.
I know she can do that.
You-
I'm just a girl. I just
you-
showed up to this
you convinced me.
podcast. I
Also-
just show up to this podcast, express my opinions about things, and you guys are like, no, moving on.
All right. Let's see. Another show headed our way October 29th is I think this is season 3 of Star Wars Visions on Disney Plus. Yes, season 3, volume 3, as they're calling it here. So if you're into that, look forward to that. And finally, this. My question is, do we need this? But wait, let me tell you
Where's
who's
Hot
making
Dog?
it. So they're going to make an Archie movie. Now I've not found any confirmation that it's live action. Probably is. But it's Phil Lord and Chris Miller who are producing it. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm a little interested. But then I saw who's writing it. Tom King.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go.
Okay.
Deconstruction of Riverdale.
They already
didn't
did
care.
that.
I didn't care until you said that. Now I'm kind of interested.
Exactly. So I did the same thing. I was just like, do we need this? And then I saw Tom King and I went, oh, okay.
Are they going to be a band in this one?
They better be.
Are any of us actual Archie fans here?
I'm not a-
That was
a
my gateway to
fan.
comics,
Was it?
actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
I
not
don't dislike Archie.
I was not a fan, but my Aunt Sharon, when she moved away, she had a stack, a huge box full of Archie comics and said, here, you like comic books, read them. And I went, but then I read them all.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Curious.
They did do an Archie movie 35 years ago called Riverdale and Back Again, which is the greatest piece of cinema that has ever run.
Oh, dear
I
God.
was- I was-
remember this.
Just the last week cataloging some of my books, and I did find I have volume 1 of Mark Waid's Archie from 2016, and I remember
Wade
liking it.
Wrote
yeah,
Archie?
yeah.
What?
And Fiona Staples illustrated it.
Oh. Now, Emma Watts is going to produce. They brought it to Phil Lord and Chris Miller. And it might, this is a rumor, I have yet to find confirmation, but it's inspired by a book called Archie the Married Life. Which
Which
is,
one did he marry?
well,
You have to tune in to find out, Tony.
here's the plot. He married both of them. It's true.
Both two stories.
It's a comic that simultaneously follows alternate
Wait a
futures where Archie marries either Betty or Veronica. So both stories are told in that book.
I mean, I'm reading Wheel of Time, so I know what that's like. Main character marrying multiple women. Also, I'm a Mormon, so I know what that's like to learn about these things.
I think Archie is the type of man who should be single forever.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve any of these women.
I was going to say he doesn't
Look
deserve
up,
them.
look up to Riverdale and back again, Rebecca.
Oh, I did.
Riverdale and back
I
again.
did. And I'm like, I
Riverdale
do
and
remember
back.
watching this actually, but I'd forgotten who was in it. I could picture the lead actor, but couldn't remember his name, Christopher Rich. But like Lauren Holly was in this movie.
Whoa. Was she Veronica?
Lauren Holly was.
Or was she Betty? She seems more of a Veronica to me.
Cast. Lauren Holly was Betty.
Betty.
Karen Hopkins was Veronica. Sam Whipple, who, if you were a 7 Days fan from UPN, was in it as Jughead.
Jughead, yeah, he's amazing in that movie, actually.
Gary Kroger, formerly of Saturday Night Live. Look up Ira Diedelman, dentist, skit,
Yeah,
and I'll leave it at that, was Reggie. And I recognize no other names in here except for, James Noble, who was governor. The governor on Benson. I can't remember what his last name was, but it was Mr. Lodge. But none of the other. Oh no, Beasley. David Doyle, who played Beasley in the classic Charlie's Angels, was Mr.
Weatherby,
Weatherby.
the principal.
Yeah,
Any of these actors do anything in my lifetime?
probably not.
Anything I care about.
Now you get it, Rebecca.
Probably not.
All right. Let's talk about the Superman movie, and then we'll get to what we consumed. Now, we've all seen it. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers.
It's just funny.
So first, Christopher Reeve. Oh wait, sorry, wrong Superman. Sorry. Fast forward.
Yes.
Okay.
I was listening to an interview with Beck Bennett, who's the sports writer in this one.
Yeah, Steve Lombard, yeah.
Steve Lombard, and he had an interesting point that he made, and that is James Gunn has a no asshole policy on his sets.
Yeah.
He says everybody that worked on this film was happy and had fun, and there were no celebrity bullshit moments.
Have you guys
Gunn doesn't put up with that apparently. So.
have you guys watched the behind the scenes
Yeah.
of they're filming Clark's big monologue at the end with Lex, and he goes to talk to James Gunn, and James Gunn does his job as a director and like helps him understand the character more, and it wasn't that fun to watch a director do some directing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jay Whitaker, everyone.
Hey, Jay.
What's up?
Which airport are you in?
That's a mall.
No, this is the Blucifer. This is the Blucifer Airport.
Denver.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's
Okay.
elusive?
Yeah.
Are you not aware of the Denver airport?
I don't
Period.
even think I've been there. No, I have.
The
Denver
Denver airport.
In
The
and out
Denver
on the same
airport is the secret home of the Illuminati.
Allegedly, yeah.
I mean, when you say it like that, Rebecca, it's not so much of a secret anymore. I mean,
Well, it's not a secret because everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Like-
But the Denver airport has this big blue horse statue, and it's killed a man. It killed its creator, actually.
We need to gas up Conspiracy Corner, Rebecca. We
Wait a
haven't heard from
minute.
her in a while.
hold on.
The Denver
hold on,
airport
hold-
went $2 billion over budget.
Whoa.
I mean,
Because of the Illuminati stuff?
There's secret tunnels that don't do anything. Air quotes.
Yeah.
yeah,
There's a
don't
whole
do anything.
baggage. There's a whole baggage
God.
transport system that they created that has been totally abandoned.
Rebecca,
Yeah.
I just realized what it is. This is the first step in paradise.
So listen, I watched a video about the Denver airport earlier this week, and I was like, this is paradise. That's what the airport is they have created an underground bunker for all of the wealthy people, and it's located in Denver underneath the airport.
Well, now wait a minute. In Colorado, in the mountain range, isn't there the government facility?
NORAD? Yeah.
Does it connect to
No,
NORAD?
I'm sorry, Tony. No, it is not there.
Oh.
Wink.
Well, what do you think I'm dressed for, y'all? I'm in a black linen suit. This is my application. It's my first day. That's what I said, guys. Like, don't spoil this for me. I'm just trying to give you an expose on.
Hey,
on
you called
everything.
us.
And first off, Tony, you ain't been to Denver, dog. It's like right there.
No, I remembered. I did. I
Like,
had to go for work.
right. You had to go for dog. It's right
So-
there. It's Salt Lake City's big brother that does cocaine. Like that's all Denver is.
I literally flew in, went to that office, fixed the thing, and flew out that same day. So
Oh,
I
okay.
use quotes for been to Denver.
Okay. So you go. What's up, Jake? What's up? What's up, Rebecca? What's up, Carrie? What's up, Tone? What's up, Rob?
We were just about to talk about the Superman movie. Spoilers.
Oh yeah. Nah, I don't give a damn. I mean, let me guess. He saves a bunch of people. Lois Lane gets wet. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I mean-
Hold on. What's with this attitude?
I don't have an
There's-
attitude.
There's more to it than that, but you got the gist of it.
I mean, you know.
Okay, tell me you haven't seen Superman 2025 without telling me you haven't seen Superman 2025.
I just have it. I haven't. I've been working. I mean, like,
Oh man,
I
it's
haven't
so
had
good.
haven't had a time. But also,
He's-
first
he's
of all, ain't nobody telling me to. I ain't got no attitude. I'm just.
Why is everybody upsetting me today?
I don't know.
I ain't got no
It
attitude. I'm
seems
just.
to be
I'm
that
just joining
way,
the
though.
Illuminati. Okay. If anything, I'm feeling great. I got my Illuminati fit on.
Pissing me off.
Tell him I sent you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Carrie
they about to
confirmed
delete.
Illuminati.
They deleting Black History. They deleting everything. So I'm just here to just replenish it.
You're starting to cut out, Jay, so I think they're on to you.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
They found him.
They got him. Too much Illuminati talk. Shut that right down.
The Illuminati, big fan of Superman 2025. So
They loved it. They
It
loved
says
it.
so on the internet, right?
yeah.
Who would like to talk about it? We all loved it, I think, right?
I love
Yeah.
98% of it.
What
98. What there's the 2% you didn't like?
And this is, I've had people explain it to me before. And
If you say saving the squirrel,
oh, I love saving the squirrel.
all right.
No,
all right.
I feel like James Gunn did his parents dirty in Kansas. He made them seem too folksy and too. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like unintelligent. Like I couldn't. It was tough to get past that. I got past it a little bit when his dad.
You
talked to
work
him
on a
the
farm.
bench. Are you saying farmers are stupid? Like,
No, I'm saying farmers have an intelligence that you don't have.
Oh, that's true.
Tony?
I'm
Tony?
not
That's a
gonna
lot of
argue
attitude.
that. But I couldn't. The way I couldn't. It was rough.
They were just very down homey. I mean,
Yeah.
as somebody who grew
No.
up, my stepfather's family farmed, and the Kents may have been a little bit exaggerated in.
It was too exaggerated. That's what I'm saying.
But
like
they're
when they bring
also-
him and put him on his bed, and what does his dad say? He's not like, "It's okay, son," or "You're gonna be all right." He turns to him and says, "Is my boy okay?" It's like, no, you got what kind of dad
I'm
does
not
that?
Wait a minute, wait a minute,
for
Tony.
any of this.
Tony.
Uh-huh.
How many times have you been a parent?
Well, enough.
No.
How many farms have you
Answer
worked
the
on? How many
question.
kids have you
Answer the
had?
question.
How many
Answer the
times have you been a
question.
parent?
None.
Listen.
Okay, Jake and Jay are the only other two people on this panel qualified outside of me to go, that would be your first thing. Is my kid going to be okay?
That wouldn't
That
be
is
trying to
first-
comfort your kid first.
He
Kid's
was
unconscious.
unconscious, Tony.
Yeah, he's-
People
yeah.
talk to unconscious people all the time.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
Teach
Let
these
me.
these devils, Rob. Teach these devils.
Okay, I have the end of this argument.
Okay.
I saw it on Thursday for the fourth time, and then I came home and watched Peacemaker immediately after. Talk about a vibe shift.
Right.
But I went with two of my kids, and it was the third time for both of them seeing it. And during Jonathan's conversation on the bench with Clark, or the porch swing.
Oh, hang on. I already said that was when my opinion started to turn. Was the porch
So
swing?
I reached over and I just patted my daughter on the knee as she was sitting next to me, and she threw her arms around me and gave me the biggest, tightest hug unexpectedly, because that's who parents are. That's it. But I will say, Tony, that I did agree with you on the first viewing.
They went to Country Bumpkin.
Subsequently, I was like, this is right. This is right.
Tony, I hate to break it to you, but I've seen people like my parents portrayed in television shows and movies, and this was them.
This
You
was
wanna
my
know-
Nana.
You want to
Ma
know what my
Kent was my
parents-
Nana.
You don't feel like they exaggerated it further than
No.
even like what you were used to?
That was my father. That was my mother.
Carrie's acted. Carrie's lived on a farm. I
That's
think
right.
he's pretty qualified to
I can
talk
tell
about
you.
this.
All right.
I love
I
you,
mean,
Rebecca.
well,
I don't think I've loved
this
you any
is-
more than I have right now.
It's just one man's opinion.
Anyway,
But like I said, everything so that was 2%, 98%. The rest of the movie, I just absolutely ate up. I loved it so much.
The dog could fly. I don't think that should happen.
Did I complain about the dog? No, the dog
Totally.
was awesome.
totally unbelievable.
Yeah, that's right. My problem wasn't with the supernatural aspect of everything being unbelievable. It was that his parents were unbelievable.
These are the first Kents that I have seen that look like they knew what the business end of a tractor was. Mm-hmm. Period. Full stop.
Okay, I could see that a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, now John Schneider. Sure, fine, whatever. From Smallville, I'll give him credit. I'll give him
Yeah,
I'll give him a pass.
right. I think the Smallville Ma and Pa Kent were actually quite good. in my
So at Atlanta Comic Con, I was moderating the Smallville panel, and John Schneider kind of shared your opinion,
that they
amplified.
made him
Oh.
to Country Bumpkin.
He went off for probably 2 minutes, railing against their portrayal.
Did you
I'm
tell
not
him they were
alone.
different
I
Kents
mean,
than his Kents?
I don't particularly like being in the same camp as him, but
As a Duke of Hazzard.
but I'm not alone.
Tony, how's it feel?
It's not a good feeling,
Yeah.
Rob.
The Dukes of MAGA.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
he's coming to Fanex, so maybe you can tell him I agree with
Yeah,
you.
you
on,
and John Schneider can have your own little club where you think James Gunn's Ma and Pa Kent were too bumpkin.
You be the Schneider Bros. There you
Oh
go.
no,
Schneider Bros.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh no.
Shovel only goes down, Tony.
Oh no.
But it's hopefulness is what I liked the most about it.
Yes, absolutely.
It changed me on a molecular level.
Yeah, we need this Superman at this time.
I've loved Superman my whole life.
What?
Y'all know that. For most of, or I don't know how many people in on listening to this know that I started my career working on Smallville. Prior to that, Super Friends was like my first favorite show. The Christopher Reeve movies were my jam. I loved Lois and Clark, and yeah, but just let that one go. Yeah.
I did too, but we just won't talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We don't talk about Dean Cain. I saw Man of Steel, and my heart was shattered.
Oh, really?
I hated every minute of it. And Rob, I know, you've sent me the piece.
No.
We've gone back
Jake,
and forth.
We've
But
talked about this. We agree to disagree on it. It's like for what it was, I was okay with it, but it's not my Superman. I'm a very much a Reeve guy like you.
yeah.
But this was a return to that form. I mean, Brandon Routh did a good job of emulating Reeve in Superman Returns. I am happy that these movies have just kind of ignored all of that,
yeah.
and we get a fresh take on Superman. But yeah, Man of Steel. Yeah, Man of Steel wasn't. Henry Cavill wasn't the problem with that movie.
No,
No,
he was
not
a
at all.
fine Superman.
No,
And-
you know who was the problem with that movie was Jonathan Kent.
Well, I was going to say,
Yeah,
You should have let a school bus drown to protect your secret.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
people
didn't.
need to die. Shut up, Jonathan. Well, that and the whole crypto thing. Because
Yeah, never forget He killed Crypto.
To teach Clark a lesson that sometimes things need to die.
The Christy Gnome method.
I didn't like that portrayal of Ma and Pa Kent either. You know, like.
Are you sure?
Tony's
wait.
never met a Ma and Pa Kent that he
Let me
liked.
let me check with John Snyder and see what his opinion on.
What
it
about
is.
Sarah and
then-
Eben? Did you like
and then
them?
Who?
Sarah and Eben.
Which
So
version?
this
was
is
that?
from the 1950s Superman
come on
with
now.
George Reeves. It was before they changed their
Come
name to
on,
Martha
you
and
know
Jonathan.
Tony's never seen that.
They were probably less country bumpkin than this most recent version.
They talked with a transatlantic accent.
No, they
Like a
they were-
newscaster from the
if you
East
had a
Coast.
problem-
Clint is
if you had a
Clark
problem with
Kent.
these
Is my boy
two-
going to be okay?
If you had a problem with these Kents, you would have been like, "Oh hell no!" Click. I'm out.
So my faith in Superman started to be restored when Tyler Hoechlin showed up on Supergirl.
Yeah.
And then my adventures with Superman, I was like, okay, it's okay to like this character again. But
can I
this
ask you, how did
this
you feel
one,
about Tim Daly? Tim Daly at that point, yeah, as Superman in the animated series.
well, he's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
just,
and
I'm sorry. The portrayal of Superman in the animated series.
Yeah, it was good. It was
Okay.
good. I liked him better in Justice League
Fair.
than the actual animated series. But the thing, when I knew that this was going to be my new Superman and that this was the guy, was when in the first trailer when they played the guitar riff of the John Williams theme. Because, and my wife and I actually spent about half an hour comparing the John Williams theme to that version, and just comparing the feelings that it made us feel. And the Christopher Reeve theme is majestic and noble and godlike. This electric guitar version is accessible and hopeful and not, and that's what he was in this film.
Well, and that's why, like, there was the whole debate about trunks or no trunks, right? And
Right,
James
yeah.
Gunn
Right.
was originally no trunks, but David Cornsweet said no, he has to have the trunks because he needs to be approachable. Why do professional wrestlers like look as silly as they do, right? And they're still approachable. Like Superman needs to be a person who kids can feel safe going to,
Right.
and the trunks add to that persona.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I love Rachel Bronson's Lois.
Yeah.
For years, Erica Durance was my favorite Lois.
Erica Durant is my Lois.
Which one? Which program was she from?
Smallville.
Oh yeah.
But now this one is Rachel Brosnahan is my Lois.
I liked the Lois in Superman and Lois as well. I can't remember that actress's
Bitsy Tulloch.
name. Yeah, I thought she did a good job too.
The challenge with Superman and Lois is I went back and started to rewatch it after I saw the movie because I wanted to spend more time in that world. It's a lot heavier, and while there is hope, it's fighting for hope rather
Yeah.
than experiencing hope
I can see that.
like it is in this film.
I'll even say this. This was the first time I was afraid of Lex Luthor.
Oh man, I thought every time. So there's a scene in Justice League where Flash and Lex Luthor swap bodies,
I love
And-
that scene.
and Flash in Lex's body doesn't wash his hands after he goes to the bathroom, and somebody calls him out on it, and he says, "No, because I'm evil." And I thought that line every time Lex was on scene.
I saw that episode yesterday and I love it.
Yeah.
It's a great episode.
Well, and the complaint that I'm seeing about Lex in this was that he shot the guy, and I'm like, well, yeah, he's
That's
the
Lex Luthor.
he's a villain.
Yeah.
He's evil.
Exactly.
He's evil. Exactly.
Well,
Th-
and I think that a lot of people's Lex, a lot of modern era Lex is going to be the Jesse Eisenberg, the kind of manic Lex. But one of the best dark things that I've seen Lex Luthor done in comics was in, I think it was in Action Comics, one of their backstories, where Lex would just ride around the country meeting people. Like he goes to a diner and he has lunch, and the waitress is just starstruck because like everybody knows who Lex is, and Lex is like, "I'll pay you $1 million right now to go out, get that limousine, and leave with me." And the next few panels of that story is her debating do I leave my family, do I leave my job, do I leave all of these things behind and just go take off? And his stipulations were like, you can't tell anybody, you just got to go right now. And she racks herself for this thing, and the final couple of things are Lex getting in his limousine alone, taking off, just like, oh well, and just like playing Russian roulette with people's lives like this. I'm just like, that's Lex.
I think that's Man of Steel, the '86 Man of Steel mini.
It was not the miniseries. It was after the miniseries.
Was it? Okay.
It was in either the Superman title or Action Comics. I remember that much. I just don't remember which one it was of the two.
I love that Michael Rosenbaum has a voice cameo in the film.
Oh,
Where?
he did? What was his cameo?
He's one of the raptors. He's the one raptor that speaks.
Oh, fun.
He's like, kill him. Let's kill him. Or we're going to kill him or something.
Nice.
Another complaint I'm seeing, and I disagree with it, is that there's too many characters.
Disagree.
I disagree.
I thought every character got his time or her time.
And
shine.
it was world building. That's the other thing about this film, is that it's building the world that's now in Peacemaker and in other projects that are forthcoming, right? My wife's favorite superhero is Hawk Girl, and she just wasn't a huge fan of her in this film because she's like, I'm not going to help until later when she does. But
Yeah.
it's just so perfectly executed, every element of this. The Supergirl cameo at the end, which is Tom King's Supergirl. If you've read Woman of Tomorrow, that's her.
So excited.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Um,
I was
And
I
I-
was a little bit worried when they announced how many heroes were going to be in the movie, especially when you have heroes that nobody's really familiar with, like unfortunately, like Mr. Terrific,
Like Green
and-
Lantern.
What do you
Well,
mean nobody knows who Mr. Terrific is? What are you talking about, Tony?
a lot of people.
What do you got against black superheroes, Tony?
I am glad that he got
Whoa.
man.
Rob.
I'm getting railroaded here.
Choo choo, motherfucker, choo choo.
he has
No,
the best
but
line in the whole movie.
That's the thing, is by the end of the movie, Mr. Terrific has had enough screen time that you can see, okay, this is a cool character that they're going to continue to do really cool stuff with.
Oh yeah,
But they've done cool stuff with him before. He did appear in Justice League Unlimited as one of the one of the
Right.
senior members of the team.
Right.
So he
but
has been seen before. It's just that he
It's
was
been years.
lesser than the big seven.
And
Justice
wasn't-
League Unlimited was like 20 years
and there
ago.
was another live action version.
He was
of
also
him.
on Arrow. It was
On
a
Arrow,
version of
yeah.
him played by Echo Kellum. Kellum, in Arrow.
And I didn't think they made him as cool as he should have been as that version in Arrow. Like,
But did in either
Well,
of those cases,
his name is terrific, not cool. Okay.
I didn't think they made him as terrific as he should be in Arrow.
No,
Is that
no.
better?
But again, the show's called Arrow for a
That's
reason.
true. That's
not
true.
Mr. Terrific
Yeah.
and Friends.
But it should have been Mr. Terrific and Friends.
but in neither of those cases was he allowed to say, "I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific."
That's right.
My favorite, and this might sound
Oh,
weird,
and
but
pop
my
his jacket
favorite,
collar.
my favorite scene with him was the end credit scene with him and Superman looking at the broken building. I loved that scene. It was,
And
My
I think
favorite.
I think that's a little disingenuous for the character, the pouty scene, because in the comics he is a very controlled and very stoic
true.
person.
yeah, I just read the 30 issues of the Terrifics,
Mm-hmm.
and he definitely didn't show
for-
his anger or
Yeah,
dismay.
look for the
much in
Jeff
that.
Johns run of Justice Society of America,
Okay.
where he's the chairman of the JSA. He's running the show, and nobody questions it. Even the older superheroes, just like, nope, he's the guy.
See, what I liked though about that end scene in the movie was it was the culmination of everything he was frustrated with everybody throughout the movie, because he kept saying, these are the things we need to do, this is what we got, this is what I'm going to do, and stuff didn't happen like it should have, whether it was someone else's fault and them not listening to him or whatever. And by the end of the movie, he's just like, gosh dang it, these stupid people.
And how can you not love him when in the desert camp where the Noah and the Whales 5 Years Time song playing?
Yeah, exactly.
That's such a magical scene.
So
The
good,
classic
that scene.
James Gunn whimsy fight, as I like to
Yeah.
call it.
We'll continue talking about Superman in the after party because we have to get to what we consumed this week. Who wants to go first?
I'll go
I will.
first. Okay,
All right.
Rob can go
Fight for
first.
it. Okay.
I don't want to fight you. You win.
Getting back to Broken Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin, had a hard time jumping back into this after reading the autobiography of Benjamin Sisko, which is a great book. A lot of member berries in that book. But getting back into this one and settling in. Also, currently still co-reading Big Jim and the White Boy, which is the retelling of Huck Finn from Jim's perspective as a graphic novel. This is a thick book, but it is a pretty fast read. I'm probably about third of the way from being done in it, but the take on this is very different than Percival James or Percival Everett's version in James. So I'd say if you plan on reading one, do yourself a favor, read the other as well. Let's see, this week I consumed Superman because Sarah hadn't seen it.
Oh,
And she was like, it's okay. She's not a big superhero.
What do you mean she thought it was only
Merely okay, huh?
She was like, it was good. It was all right. And I'm like, cool. The fact that she sat through it, I was happy with.
Now Rob's
the women in your house are upsetting me.
Just add it to the list today, Rebecca.
Yeah, at least it's
Add 'em
not
to the
me.
list.
As long as I'm not upsetting you, I'm okay with anybody
No,
else.
you're
especially
perfect,
that
babe.
guy.
Don't even worry about it.
More Fringe season 2, and Star Trek Nemesis.
Oh boy.
yeah. You'll
been a week.
you'll hear that on the TV show in space coming up.
Really quick for comics, quick run. Justice League Red. Red Tornado puts together a Black Ops team with Power Girl. So far, only Power Girl and Green Lantern, but I like the fact that he's using Simon Baz as opposed to any of the other Lanterns.
Nice.
Ghost Spider #1, new start for Gwen Stacy as Earth 616's Ghost Spider. And there's some cameos in here that are kind of fun, so I'd say pick this one up. This is actually a good introductory piece. Imperial #3. Shit's going down in the cosmic side of the MCU, of the Marvel comic universe.
Is this a new character?
No, Imperial is basically all of the empires are being put together or being pitted against each other in a war. There's been a couple of assassinations. Actually, there have been 7 assassinations. Peter Quill is now the ruler of Spartax by default because his father gets killed.
Oh yeah.
And the Wakandans are looking like they've been up to some shit. And then you find out who's the power behind all of these moves and where that came from. And it's a thing. For Jake and Rebecca, Crypto, Last Dog of Krypton, #3.
Oh, #3?
#3.
Is it 4 issues?
It is 5.
5. Okay. I'm waiting for them all. I'm waiting for them all to come out.
This starts off as a silent story, and gives the phrase "rescue dog" an entirely different meaning.
Oh
But
my
it is
God.
such a sweet story. For Carrie,
Yes.
Space Quest, Space
Yes.
Ghost, Johnny Quest. This is #4, wrapping up the series, and it's just fun. I mean, I know how much you love Space Ghost. I know that we've talked to Johnny Quest in the past, and it's just fun. And it's the best of both worlds, literally. G.I. Joe 10, Baroness and CoverGirl duking it out, and yeah, I really can't say anything without spoiling this one. So if you're into the Energon universe, and you like G.I. Joe, this is a good read.
Okay, all right. I'll get real quick, Rob. I'll give you some G.I. Joe spoilers. Nobody dies.
Isn't that
True.
the G.I.
That's-
Joe
that's
way? Yeah.
Parachutes. Ah.
Absolute Batman 11. This is a Bane story, and Bane has been physically imposing in the comics and in the movies. This is not either of them. This Bane is
Let me see that cover.
literally
Oh, sorry, I
scary.
should have zoomed in already.
Yeah, I
was
want to
just-
see that.
Whoa, look at him.
He is huge. Like
Yeah.
Bane
Why
is
is he-
always
well-
shown as being big. This is bigger than
So,
other
so
Bane.
in
He looks like
Batman,
shirtless Kylo Ren.
yeah, kind of. In Absolute Batman, some Batman gets captured at one point, and you find out what his size actually is because he gets captured by some doctor, scientists, evil folks. And Bruce Wayne in that one is 6'9" and 380 pounds of
Yeah, he's
solid
thick.
muscle.
He's
Yeah,
thick.
and Bane makes him look small.
Dwarfs him.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what to say about this issue of Wonder Woman, and I've really been enjoying the Tom King run. Yeah, and I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I enjoyed it, but it's one of those, this is weird. So I'll just leave it at that. And finally,
Okay.
Detective Comics number 1100.
Jeez Louise.
And it is, I think, 4 stories in this issue. The first one is I think it's an entirely silent story, Batman with a deaf kid, and it is, by the end of it, you were just like, oh, Batman, that's lovely. But actually, all 4 stories in here are actually really solid. If you're a Batman fan, it is a anniversary-ish kind of issue with the 1100. I would definitely recommend picking this one up.
All right. Who's next?
nice.
Jay, you want to go?
Jay, you want to go?
Mine's real quick. First of all, Rob, those are great recommendations. I'll be sure to check those out. I've been reading this a lot. My latest haul is just basically because there, a lot of books may be banned soon. And so in order to do that, I am stocking up on everything I possibly can as far as people's history, and starting with An Indigenous People's History of the United States by Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz. And then Black as Fuck's History by one of my favorite authors from and writers from the root.com. He used to be on the root.com, and then that website went to shit. But Michael Harriot's Black as Fuck History, the unwhitewashed story of America, and then Defining Moments in Black History, reading Between the Lines by one of the GOATs, Dick Gregory.
Oh,
So
Dick
those
Gregory.
those are my 3.
All right.
So,
Excellent.
and then also just want to recommend to everybody just skincare. That's it.
It's always a good
Glyc-
recommendation.
Glycolic acids and salicylic.
Went to the dermatologist this week, Jay.
No, I just been surrounding myself with people that also are moisturizer enthusiasts.
Treasure enthusiasts. Tony, you want to go?
Sure. I got some that I'm proud of and some that I'm not so proud of, but I'm going to share them anyway. Game wise, finally getting around to Far Cry 6, and man, that's really good. You should check it out if you like the Far Cry games.
Is that
It's
the
good.
Giancarlo Esposito?
Yeah, that's the one with
Yes,
Giancarlo
and he's
Esposito.
great in it. He's
He
great
is.
in it.
He's terrifying in it, and yeah, so high quality stuff right there. Highly recommend. Watched Deep Cover, which is
Oh, is that one with the improv guys?
yes.
Is that any good?
You know what? I would give it a solid 3 out of 3.5 out of 5.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not the best, but it's got some pretty funny stuff in it. It's got Bryce Dallas Howard, Orlando Bloom, and exactly Jay, yes, and Nick Mohammed, who, if you don't know, he's the guy that plays
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. Yeah, he's the assistant coach. And then of course, you got to have Sean Bean in there because it's English based shoot 'em up kind of spy movie.
Yeah. By
And
law,
then-
you've got to have him in those movies. By
Yeah.
law.
Yep, it's a rule.
I think you mispronounced his name though, Tony.
Sean Bean.
No, it's
Sean
Scene
Bajan.
Bean. Scene Bean.
Bean. Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah,
Scene Bean.
yeah. Yeah.
And then Ian McShane thrown in there for a little bit of extra old UK flavor. And yeah, it's fun. It's got some really funny stuff. It's got some parts that you're just like meh, but overall, I'd say it's worth a watch if you enjoy action comedies and like those actors. So yeah, good stuff. K-pop Demon Hunters. I watched that. And it took a minute. It took probably the first third of the movie for me to get into it. But by the end of it, I was like, okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good.
I feel like I'm the one immune person in a zombie apocalypse.
Did you watch it and you didn't like it?
It's not that I didn't like it. I'm pretty indifferent towards it, but like
I said,
everybody else I come in contact with is like, so K-pop Demon Hunters, and I'm like, well,
It's apparently doing really well in theaters this weekend.
well, I guess
sure
there's
Like
like
the sing along.
Yeah,
there's like 8 more movies they could make out of that universe or something
easily.
like that. I thought
yeah.
I read,
And they're
so.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be too much, I think.
But yeah, it's fun. TV shows, catching up on Foundation. Ooh yeah, that's some good sci-fi.
The
Foundation
Illuminati got Tony.
firing on all cylinders this season. Star Trek Strange New World, same thing. This last episode was a documentary style. So good. And then Alien Earth. Oh, yeah. They ended episode 2, I talked about last week, with the Tool song. They ended
Yeah.
episode 3 with a Metallica song. Yes. Yeah. And not only that, it was just really good TV on top of it. So, documentary. We watched the Fit for TV, the documentary on Netflix
I watched that too.
about Biggest Loser. Very interesting. I mean, you could kind of assume what was going to be.
Yeah, that's the
brought
thing
to
about
light
it is
in it.
as I was watching it, I was like, yeah, I don't feel like any of this is new.
No, but it's all packaged in one nice 3-episode,
They
session
were.
that you can
I felt
watch.
they were too kind to the people that made the show.
I definitely
But-
felt the
well-
same way about interviewing the producers and the creators of the show. I was like, wow, you guys are kind of softballing this.
Well, and to
Yeah.
me, Bob Harper, one of the trainers, because I was way into the show in the early 2000s. Terrible time to be a teenage girl, by the way. And
Yeah.
and Bob Harper seemed so unapologetic
Oh, he
for
didn't
his
care.
participation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was almost defending
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the
He was a
stuff
dick.
that he did.
He was
He
a
was
dick,
a
so-
dick, and like you would, because he had a heart attack, right? And so you would think he would have had like a come to Jesus moment, but
So I definitely recommend checking that out. If you had any interest in The Biggest Loser back in the day, it's pretty
Well,
interesting.
Question
Uh-huh.
is Julian Michaels in it?
No,
no,
she
she
refused
declined, and she's
participate.
actually
Even better.
suing them. She's actually suing them.
Great, great.
She
Yeah.
is a piece of shit, is what she is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's MAGA.
that was the only reason why I didn't want to watch this, because I was like,
The only
But
time
thank you
she's
for
in
that
it,
info.
yeah, the only time she's in it is when they're showing footage from
Clips.
episodes of The Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
So,
right.
and then here's the one I definitely, guys, Bachelor in Paradise this season. Carrie, are you watching it?
No.
Oh, you're backing away from
Tony's
it.
trying to get me to watch it. Tony's like, "Have you been watching Bachelor in Paradise?" And I'm like, "Why
Okay,
would I
look.
watch Bachelor in Paradise?"
It's one of my wife's and I's guilty reality TV pleasures. And this season, I don't know what changed, whether they changed producers or editors or what, but they are clowning on these folks all the time with the lower thirds, with the music they play behind what's happening. Like, they have basically decided, yeah, we should be making fun of these people and watching them do their dumb things. And it's freaking funny. It has me cracking up on the weekly. So anyway, that is sorry, one more. Comic books. After Peacemaker episode 1, I was like, I want some more Peacemaker. And so I read Peacemaker Tries Hard. If you've ever seen those, it was only a 5 or 6 issue run, DC 2023, and it plays just like you're reading a couple episodes of the first season of Peacemaker, just a different storyline. So it's fun. It's fun.
I just like the
Tony,
title.
Sorry, Carrie, really quick.
Yeah,
Tony,
tries
can you give
hard.
me number one really
Sure.
fast? Trevor Bryant made a comment about the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. Trevor, you're going to want to pick up Black Panther number 1, Legacy issue 173. This is
by
where the
Ta-Nehisi
intergalactic
Coates.
by Ta-Nehisi Coates. when he was writing the Black Panther title, he's the one who introduced the concept of the Empire of Wakanda, intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. And it is
That was a good run that he had.
it was a
on that.
great run. It gets a little confusing because there's issues with where the Empire came from and how long they'd been there, but they do resolve it by the end of that run, which I think ran for either 12 or 18 issues. But give that a shot.
All right, Rebecca.
Okay, quickly, I would love to throw a shout out to the Thieves Guild in downtown Salt Lake City. Went there on
Yes.
Tuesday night because they do a D&D night on Tuesdays, and you can either check out a pre-made D&D kit and play with your friends, or you can sign up to play a one-shot with a DM who has kindly volunteered their time to come and run a one-shot campaign for you.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
It's so much fun.
it is so much fun. So shout out to Thieves Guild, and also shout out to our DM at elevated.dm on Instagram. He was a ton of fun. Big shout out. Books, I read 1984 this week. Hard to feel moved by a book like that in the year 2025. And I also read Kingdom Come by Mark Wade, illustrated by Alex Ross.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite of all
I've
times.
loaned it out.
That was pretty good stuff. That was yeah, that was fun. I can't believe I can't believe Superman was like, let's build a gulag.
It's a different time.
It's build a gulag or kill him, and he's Superman. So he's not going to kill him.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, Kingdom Come does tie back into actually Justice Society during the Mr. Terrific run. There's a character that shows up in Kingdom Come that winds up coming. Actually, two characters that wind up coming back to the JSA during that run.
Nice.
Also, Egg, on your recommendation, I picked up Fortune and Glory, the musical by Brian Michael Bendis, all about the true Spider-Man Broadway musical debacle.
About Turn Off the Dark?
Yes. So
Wow.
I have been looking forward to reading it all week, and now I finally have time today that I'm going to start reading it. TV shows, Alien Earth this week. I'm coming around on the show. The first two episodes I thought were doing way too much, and this third episode kind of reined it in a little bit, and I like that. Peacemaker, okay. I did start
Whoa.
Twisted Metal.
Oh, yeah.
I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. I woke up this morning and I was like, I think I want to watch some more Twisted Metal.
Did
so
you watch
I'm about
the first season already, or did you start on
no.
the first
So
season?
I'm like halfway through the first season.
Okay.
Right now.
Nice.
Pretty fun stuff. Movies, I don't really have anything interesting to talk about. Honey Don't, which is an Ethan Coen movie that he made with his wife, and whatever your opinion was about Drive Away Dolls, the movie that he made like last year or the year before, you'll have the same opinion about this one. It would be better as an Apple Plus series.
Oh, okay.
Because they start to build a world and you get really interested in the world that they're building, but then the movie has an hour and a half runtime and doesn't really get to do anything with the world that it's building. And then there's a movie that came out this week called Eden, stars Jude Law, Vanessa Kirby, Sydney Sweeney, Anna de Armas, Daniel Bruhl, directed by Ron Howard. It takes place after World War One. And Jude Law and Vanessa Kirby are a German couple who have moved to the Galapagos, and he's writing his whole like philosophical manifesto about humanity, and he's been sending letters back to Germany, and those letters are getting published in newspapers, and so he's very popular back in Germany. And so a couple, Daniel Bruhl and Sydney Sweeney, moved to the island with them in the Galapagos, and they're like, well, we weren't really anticipating neighbors. And then Anna de Armas comes in with her harem of men, and she plans to build a hotel for tourists on the island, and it's based on a true story, which is even crazier. It's kind of like a sexy-ish, thriller-y type of movie. It was all right. You can wait to watch it on streaming. But everyone's playing real fast and loose with accents in this movie. So
Oh, boy.
yeah. And like I said, I really respect Sydney Sweeney's hustle. I just don't know that I think she's a great actress, but what can you do? What can you do?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Jake?
So I did a deep research dive into more Fantastic Four lore than I ever thought I would learn for a work project. Even reaching out to our friend Rob here to be like, what the hell is this? I restarted. My therapist recently told me to read more comics because they bring me joy. And so I reread the Star Trek The Next Generation 1987 miniseries, where the Enterprise crew is jacked.
Whoa!
Yeah, look at those guys.
It's
Wow.
swole track.
Picard looks
Jeez
like Arnold.
Louise. Beverly, what are
Arnold.
you doing in Medbay?
Freaking Picarnold over here.
Yeah.
Arnold.
And I watched the first couple episodes of Deep Space Nine with our friends Rebecca and Maya. And on Wednesday, I was doing a Way Back Wednesday to my 11th birthday party when I watched the 1990 TMNT Fathom event re-release. And
Nice.
I had forgotten how kid-friendly that film is. Yeah, and that's...
Is that sarcastic?
No, I just, when I saw it when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this is the most adult thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But watching it now, I'm like, is it though?
I remember watching it as a kid and just totally losing interest when Raphael got depressed. I was like, why is Raphael depressed? He's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. He should just be out punching the foot. I mean, what's going on here?
I'll never experience this in my
Right,
lifetime.
Exactly. It's like, huh.
I love the fact that he gets his ass kicked by the foot and they put him in a bathtub
Yeah.
for
To
like a
heal.
week. Yes. Yeah, so that's my week.
All right. Of course, the usual: Strange New Worlds, Alien Earth, Peacemaker, all great. I'm in Twisted Metal season 2,
Yeah.
all caught up, and I need more Stephanie Beatrice in my life. She is
awesome.
wonderful.
Let's talk about that.
I'll share some opinions about Twisted Metal season 1 in the after party.
Okay, we'll do that. The best thing that I had two great things this week. First of all, on Netflix, there is a documentary about Devo, and a band I've loved since I was in high school. And it basically, it spells out, the guys in Devo said, yeah, a lot of people just heard Whip It and danced to it and then left. But they missed out on all the other things that we were saying, you know. And it's an hour and a half, very educational. You realize that they're not these wacky guys. They have ideas, and very influential band to me anyway. And the best thing that I consumed this week, when I was a kid, it was all about Boo Berry.
I knew you were going to pull out a cereal for some reason.
And now what's great is that the Monster cereals are back in the stores, but this time they've got the Jim Henson's Muppets on the cover. See, and it says Jim Henson on there. So I was all about Boo Berry when I was a kid, and then when I got a little bit older, it was all about Frankenberry. You can
Same
see,
thing, aren't they?
yeah, no, they're different. They're different. One's strawberry flavored, and one's blueberry flavored. But now that I'm older,
Your palate has refined.
my palate is refined, and I'm just a huge fan of Count Chocula. So
I love you have all three. You're right.
yeah.
That's literally
He's only got one tooth. How's he eating that cereal?
it's Guy Smiley after he's been bitten.
Exactly. Which makes me wonder about Count Chocula. Okay, regular Draculas drink blood. I guess he drinks chocolate?
That's why his
Regular
teeth are falling out.
Draculas, like Dracula is a species.
Draculas.
And Frankenstein's.
And Frankenstein's. Exactly.
Count Chocula drinks chocolate milk.
Okay,
Oh, Egg wants
there
to
you
know if they have Zombie DJ this year.
go. They don't. Just these three. No, Carmela Creeper is not to be seen, which is okay. The cereal was just okay. Anyway, let's head to the after party, and maybe I'll open a box of cereal and meet you there.
Eat it on air.
I wish I could stay, y'all, but I got to board my flight. But yeah,
Good seeing you.
wish me
See you,
luck.
Jay.
Wish me luck with the Illuminati. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay safe, man. Stay
Do not
tight.
mention the word Bilderberg at all.
Bob the Bilderberg.
Yeah, don't mention
Don't talk about
Bilderberg
him.
at all.
Don't even order Bundaberg ginger ale. Don't even do that.
Too close.
You guys.
What?
Shut up. They're here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Okay,
better
guys.
go.
I'm
Go.
Don't look him in
gonna
the eye.
close.
Don't
I'm
look
gonna
him in
close
the eye.
I'm gonna close in the laptop.
go. All right. We'll see. We'll see you at the after party, everybody.
You guys.